The world is changing faster than ever before. Blink for a moment, and what felt like science fiction yesterday becomes reality today. The next 5 years will transform the way we live, work, and even think about life itself. By 2030, the technologies we are only beginning to imagine will be part of our daily routines. Some will bring progress and convenience, while others will challenge the very meaning of what it means to be human. The future is not just coming, it is rushing toward us. And the winner among these innovations may surprise you. Here are 15 future technologies that will completely redefine life by 2030. 1. Digital immortality. By the end of the decade, you may not need to fear death, at least not in the same way. Digital immortality could allow our consciousness, memories, and personality to be uploaded into virtual worlds. Virtual versions of loved ones could live on, interact, and even continue working after death. But if your digital self survives, are you truly alive, or is it just a simulation? 2. Brain-computer interfaces. Imagine typing an email or opening an app without moving your hands. Sounds like magic, but it's real science. Companies like Neuralink are developing brain-computer interfaces that allow seamless communication between our minds and machines. By 2030, we may no longer need keyboards, touchscreens, or even spoken language to interact with technology. People with disabilities will gain independence, and healthy individuals might upgrade their brains for faster learning and sharper focus. If our thoughts can be read, transmitted, or even enhanced, where does privacy end? Your mind could be the next frontier of surveillance. 3. Artificial General Intelligence, AGI. By 2030, artificial intelligence will no longer be limited to narrow tasks like answering questions or helping you shop online. The rise of artificial general intelligence, AGI, means machines capable of reasoning, problem-solving, and learning across multiple fields, just like humans. Imagine an AI not only writing novels, but also creating new scientific theories, managing businesses, and even running governments more efficiently than human leaders. Sounds exciting, right? AGI also raises deep fears. If machines become smarter than us, who will be in control, humans or algorithms? 4. Hyperloop and next-gen transportation. Picture traveling from New York to Washington in under 30 minutes. By 2030, Hyperloop systems, flying taxis, and fully autonomous vehicles will make this reality. Your daily commute will shrink, cities will redesign themselves around ultra-fast transport, and global tourism will explode as distance loses its meaning. The world will suddenly feel smaller. But how will traditional industries like airlines, railways, and taxis survive? 5. Quantum computing. Today's computers are strong, but quantum computers will be far greater by 2030. They can solve problems in seconds that would take today's supercomputers thousands of years. This means faster drug discovery, unbreakable security, and instant global optimization. Countries and companies are racing to lead. Whoever wins this race will control knowledge and power that could shape the future of the world. 6. Fusion energy. For decades, scientists have dreamed of replicating the energy of the sun. By 2030, fusion reactors may finally move from experiments to real-world energy production. Fusion promises limitless, clean power without carbon emissions or long-term waste. This could mean the end of fossil fuels, the end of energy shortages, and the dawn of an age where electricity is almost free. Imagine entire cities powered with zero pollution. What happens to oil-rich economies or industries built on fossil fuels? 7. Augmented reality. Everywhere. By 2030, augmented reality, AR, will no longer be just headsets and games. AR will be built into glasses, car windshields, and even contact lenses. Streets will light up with interactive signs, digital assistants will walk beside you, and your living room will transform into a 3D workspace. Reality itself will become customizable, a blend of the physical and digital. When digital overlays feel as real as the physical world, how will we know what's real anymore? 8. Nanotechnology in medicine. Doctors may soon prescribe nanobots instead of pills. By 2030, microscopic robots injected into your bloodstream could repair tissues, unclog arteries, and detect cancer cells before they spread. Healthcare will shift from treatment to prevention, potentially extending human life by decades. Will these life-saving miracles be available to everyone, or only to the wealthy? 9. Space colonization and industry. The 2030s may be remembered as the decade humanity became multiplanetary. With moon bases, Mars colonies, and asteroid mining projects already planned, space is no longer just for astronauts. It's becoming a new economy. Asteroids are rich in rare minerals worth trillions, and orbital solar power stations could beam clean energy back to Earth. Space will be the new gold rush. But will it unite humanity or spark wars over resources beyond our planet? 10. 6G and the Internet of Everything. If 5G gave us smart homes, 6G will give us smart worlds. By 2030, every object, from your clothes to your refrigerator to your car, will be connected to a single instant network. Holographic calls, AI-driven cities, and real-time global communication will become normal. The convenience will be amazing, but hyperconnectivity also means total surveillance. When everything is connected, how do you escape the network? 11. Synthetic biology. What if we could design life the way we design apps? By 2030, synthetic biology will let us program organisms for specific purposes. Imagine bacteria that produce fuel, crops that survive any climate, or lab-grown organs ready for transplant. This technology could solve food shortages, fight climate change, and end organ waiting lists. If we can rewrite the code of life, what happens if something goes wrong? 12. The rise of the metahuman. By 2030, humanity may stand at its most shocking turning point yet. Imagine people living longer, thinking faster, and pushing their bodies beyond natural limits, thanks to AI, nanotech, brain interfaces, and synthetic biology. These technologies are fusing to create what experts call metahumans. But here's the real twist. If we become so enhanced, so radically upgraded, will we still recognize ourselves as human? Or will we have crossed into something entirely new? 13. 3D printing. Everything. Imagine printing your dinner, your clothes, or even your house. By 2030, 3D printing will move beyond prototypes into mainstream life. Supply chains will shrink as people print what they need at home. It's a revolution in creativity, but also a nightmare for regulation. What happens when anyone can print a car, or worse, a weapon? 14. Climate engineering. Global warming may push humanity to directly engineer the climate. By 2030, techniques like stratospheric aerosol injections or artificial cloud creation might be used to cool Earth. This could prevent environmental collapse, but also trigger unpredictable disasters. Whoever controls the climate controls the future. Will climate engineering become the ultimate geopolitical weapon? 15. Personalized AI companions. By 2030, chatbots will be ancient history. Instead, AI companions will be as common as smartphones. They'll understand your emotions, anticipate your needs, and act as friends, mentors, or even partners. For the lonely, this may feel like salvation. For society, it could mean fewer human-to-human connections. If your best friend or lover is AI, are relationships still real? Or are we replacing human bonds with simulations? In conclusion, the next 5 years will bring more change than the last 50 combined. From AGI to space colonization, each of these technologies carries enormous promise, but also deep risks. By 2030, the world won't just be more advanced. It will be unrecognizable. The future is not waiting. It's already here. The choices we make today will decide whether tomorrow is a utopia, a dystopia, or something entirely new. Enjoyed this? Hit subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned for more fascinating futuristic content and ideas. Thank you.